raindrops shine below. Santa's sleigh is on its way, bringing joy this Christmas day. La, 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 la. Elves are dancing, wrapping tight, shining gifts in silver light. Hear the laughter bells so bright, Christmas joy fills.
Well, look what has just arrived at the bench today. This is the custom BB rifle that Tom Palmer built for me. Look at that, the large loop wrapped in leather, the custom engraving on the receiver, of course his logo back there on the buttstock and on the forestock as well. Isn't that just classic? And it's an American black walnut. Isn't that just beautiful? And down here you can see then the 499B conversion, the only evidence of it. Now I can tell you, he mentioned that those were 3D printed parts, but Tom, whoever you have doing that work, knows what they're doing. This is kind of my profession in plastics and know a lot about 3D printing, and they have done an excellent job. The quality is really high, and you can see that also in the Picatinny rail adapter that I asked him for. And the quality of the printing is very high, and the part seems quite sturdy. You can tell cheap printing from strong printing by, if nothing else, the surface finish and the spacing between all these layers and the way they bond. If you can really see it, I mean, you can see always some 3D printing there, but if you see really coarse looking stuff, chances are it'll be weaker than normal, and it just doesn't look as well as, you know, as you'd like on top of that. But this looks very professionally done. Quite impressed. It looks like it's two different printing processes. The rail is done separately than the main body adapter. Pretty cool. Really nicely done. What's Tom also do though? He sends you the Daisy ground, precision ground, match grade BBs, because he believes in these. So that's what we're going to shoot today. And let's get this thing set up, and we're going to shoot the 2025 Elf on the Shelf Challenge and shoot it with our new Tom Palmer custom 1938B/499B conversion. Well, welcome to the range, indoors at 7 yards. Be shooting again my Tom Palmer 1938B/499B converted custom Daisy rifle. Isn't that thing just beautiful? Look at his work there in that American walnut. Just amazing work. So thank you, Tom, again. Now, if you're not familiar with how normal 1938Bs work, they have a loading gate up here, which he has a custom piece in here that blocks off. You normally load, you know, I don't know, a couple hundred BBs, whatever they hold, and then you'd be able just to, you know, charge your handle here and charge your lever and then fire. But in this one, it's a single shot. So we're going to charge our handle, and we're going to drop down then one BB, just like a 499B. Now I have the Daisy Precision. You can listen for the click here. Heard it right there. The Daisy Precision ground match grade BBs here we're going to be shooting. That's what Tom recommends. So that's what we're going to do. So let me get you set up so you can see more of the rifle here, and I'll inset the camera. Now I've just got some Shoot and Sees, Dirty Birds, in fact, in this case, and we're going to shoot those and see how we do. Then we're going to shoot the Elf on the Shelf Challenge. So let's start off by shooting the upper right one. He says it tends to shoot high when they're fast, so I'm going to shoot at the bottom of the center bowl, the 1 inch circle, and see where we come out. Well, that wasn't so far off at all. That sight was fairly close. I think maybe I pulled left, but we're going to do it again. Heard the click. That means it hit the magnet. And let's try this again. Now we're going to shoot right on that red bull in the middle. And let's see, what did I do? I dropped one low there. I don't know if that was me or what. At least I think that was low. All right, let's try it again. And a little high. I'm just kind of learning where to hold this red sight. Of course, I have the old problem everybody else does at my age, is old man vision. So looking through these sights is a bit of a challenge, but I'll get it. All right, so let's try it here. I'll go back to holding the red at the top of the black rear in the center and aiming at the bottom of that circle. And that's right back in the hole of the first one. Like maybe I'm just a little bit left. There we go, heard the click. Let's try it again and see if it's just the way I'm holding it in the sight. Yeah, I held that one just a little bit differently and that one high. Let me keep working on it. Again, trying to learn this sight. I'm very comfortable with the 499B sights, and I imagine I can mount one here. But right now we're going to stick with this one. I just love the way it looks as it is. Let's try this again, down at the bottom of that. Yeah, now I'm starting to group about where Tom said it should be. At least I believe that's as I understand it. Now stand by, my little setup has failed my phone. All right, that should hold a little bit better here. I had to zip tie that on there. A little better than just a pipe cleaner. So let's go ahead and take our next shot down there. I'm gonna get used to our new rifle. Pretty close, pretty close. All right, let's get set up for the Elephant Shelf Challenge. All right, target downrange, everything's set up. Let's take this beautiful rifle by Tom for a good challenge run now. We're gonna start off, the way we shoot these things, and you'll see it downrange there, is to shoot them top row, top shelf, left to right. And then you can shoot the bottom one left to right, right to left, doesn't matter. But the very last row, you shoot right to left. Because you want to finish on the star of the Christmas tree. And the way I'll shoot it, I'll shoot the right-hand elf, the middle elf, the left-hand elf, hillbilly up, which is the sign the elf is holding up. Then the star in the Christmas tree. Then if you hit all of those, you shoot the candle. All right? So let's get this thing going. See if we can clean this target. I don't think I'm going to yet. I'm just not quite used to this thing, but we're gonna give it a good run. All right, so there's the first elf on the upper left. Believe I hit him, it's hard to say. Now we're going to head and shoot that little teeny reindeer. Now this is one of the hardest things on the entire target. But since the gun's shooting pretty good, I think I have a good idea where it's hitting. We're going to shoot it, and I believe I just nailed him. Now a lot of this you're going to laugh because I'm probably, well, I think I see and what I see from here. Maybe two different things. All right, now we're going to shoot that big elf in the middle. All right, hopefully I hit him. He's an easy target deliberately, just like Santa. Santa's an easy target and the cookies are an easy target on the other challenges, because on the other 22 long rifle challenge. because I want you to be able to have some fun and get some points and not feel like you're going to get skunked. All right, the next elf over there. Let's see if we about him. All right, again, hard to see from here, but I think I hit him. Let's go for that last one on the right. All right, don't see any suspicious holes yet. Now we're going to shoot the middle row left-hand elf. They're getting smaller and they're getting harder as you go down. Right. The magnet. Now we're going to shoot that elf left of Santa. Now we're going to get Santa. On the BB gun, it's anywhere in the picture frame. It's just a painting, kids. It's not the real Santa. But we're going to try to get him good here. The painting. All right. Now we're going to get that second one in on the right, the elf. These get a lot harder. Well, you can tell this thing when you cock it has the upgraded spring. It's not hard to cock, but it's definitely different than the normal 1938s. A lot more power to it. All right, so now let's shoot that far right one. Well, this one's hard for me because of the way I gotta find the sight over there. All right, hopefully I got him. Now we're going to shoot that elf with the teacup. Now, hitting the teacup, unless you get part of the elf, doesn't count. You got to hit the elf. So we're going to aim the left-hand side of that teacup just a little bit low and try to come up and hit that guy in the head. And again, I'll have to see because I can't tell. That's usually a good sign. It means you're hitting it in the dark. All right, now we're going to get the one holding up Hillbilly up, but not Hillbilly up yet. All right. Again, no suspicious claws marks on our paper in the white yet. All right, now we're going to get that elf on the left. Ooh, I don't know about that one. That may be the first one that's questionable. Looks like it went high left. All right, now I gotta get Hillbilly up. Oh no, it looks like it went high. Oh, I can't miss Hillbilly, and I did. Oh. He'll never let me hear the end of that one. All right, now we got to get that tree. I really need the bonus on the tree now. I may be missing some points there. All right, let's go down there and see how we did. All right, so how'd I do? Well, Tom, I did make you proud. It's the gun is not it. I'm just getting used to the sights and it's still shooting a little higher than what I saw. So I got 41 points. So it actually sounds like, okay, 41 out of 75. It didn't sound so good. But it's because I missed all these bonuses. Just missed the star. I was guessing on how high to go and a little higher. Same thing with Hillbilly. I was aiming here and I went just high. I mean, not much, but just high. And then I missed one elf over here, this guy. I got the rest of them. There were a couple that were close. And so like this one here, I had to plug him. And if you haven't seen these are scoring plugs. I don't know if how well you can see that in your view there. But if I get the light just right, you'll see the plug will magnify around it and show you, in fact, it does hit him on the chin. Same thing on, let's see, this one. This one's a little easier to see, but it definitely does hit him. Again, I'll try to see if I can get you there close. But it does definitely hit him. And there was one more down here, that guy. And he was close, but again, it's clearly a hit when you put the scoring plug in it. So first time with that gun, I love it. I absolutely love it. It is a beautiful rifle. It is a fun rifle to shoot. And that is a true heirloom. Thank you, Tom. I really appreciate the work you did with me. I like your touches you put onto it. And it is a channel favorite, right? It's going to be on this channel many, many times. And so look forward to those videos. We'll do this challenge again with it more than likely before the challenge is up. But there'll be other challenges during the year that you too can shoot. And so I hope you like this kind of stuff. If you do, go check out Tom's channel. I'll put a link in here to it. And check out Tom Palmer and his gun shop here, making custom Daisy rifles. Just does absolutely amazing work. I hope you like this stuff. If you do, give me a like and subscribe. Give Tom a like and subscribe. And we'll catch you later.
Snow is falling, lights aglow, golden rooftops shine below. Santa's sleigh is on its way, bringing joy this Christmas day. La, 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 la. Elves are dancing, wrapping tight, shining gifts in silver light. Hear the laughter bells so bright, Christmas joy fills our